That's right. Time for KP's video news, and I'm back here. And yeah, I was gone for a minute, but you know, had to go out of town for a hot second. Paying my respects to a wonderful person by the name of Trudy Gunn, which was a true warrior. Passed away at age 94, and she lived a full life. Anyway, she was an inspiration for a whole neighborhood full of kids. So rest in heaven, rest in paradise, Trudy Gunn. Anyway, yeah, I get back home, and then earlier today, you know, I got a little information. I received this email from someone, and it really shocked me because it had a whole gaggle of coons laying hands on the Antichrist in D.C. And I mean, that was the most disgusting picture I've seen in a long time. You know, you got all these coons that are laying hands on this evil devil, trying to pray for this evil devil. You know, basically they just surrendered to the Antichrist and don't even know it. So hey, you know, you got to be careful, folks out there. Don't be following these pastors telling you how you should vote for Trump and all that garbage. Don't believe them, because anybody that would vote for that evil bastard, they are not as holy as they claim to be. Now you can take that with a grain of salt, or you can shove it. I don't care what you do with it, but anybody that would support that evil bastard cannot be a person of God. No way, no way possible. So here we go with the first story. Chad Briscoe and his son Jameer have created a basketball training tool called the Ball by Yourself strap, the world's first and only basketball training tool that allows players to train 100% of the time without ever chasing after loose balls, focusing on fitness, basketball skill development, and safety while creating muscle memory through repetition. Being a former European professional basketball player, the former college All-American, and former college and high school coach, Chad knows a thing or two about how important skill development is. His product works effectively for all players from age 5 through adults. His comments: with the tip and the help of my son, I created Ball by Yourself strap to give kids an opportunity to see someone who looks like them, who also has the similar aspirations as them growing up to play professionally. My goal was to also help those who want to go pro to realize that they can do so in something other than just playing sports. The reality is, only 1/3 of college players get drafted by the NBA, and they need to know that there are other career paths in the sport industry, Chad adds. Although through our impact, they will be inspired to formulate ideas that will possibly create products that will enhance the whole sports industry. Ball by Yourself is currently being used by AAU, high school, college, and D-League players across the country, and has been sold to players in Brazil, Turkey, Spain, Australia, and the UK. The product is also used as a physical fitness tool by kids and adults. It supports rehabilitation of injured players, as well as patients with muscle restrictions, helping with arthritis to loosen muscles with passing and dribbling repetitions, and those who are wheelchair users. With the collaboration between the NBA and the continent of Africa, children and adults from all 54 countries will have the opportunity to use this new training tool, which promotes fundamentals without requiring a basketball court or even a partner. The product allows players to use their own 27.5, 28.5, or 29.5 basketball for the strap, with the strap for convenience. Ball by Yourself is currently sold at www.ballbyyourself.com. That's www.ballbyyourself. And it's like a basketball, it's like a strap that goes around a basketball, and then I guess you attach it to your waist or whatever, and then you can throw it out and the ball will come back to you, because it got like a bungee cord connected to it. Pretty cool, pretty smart. Man, don't ever let these people tell you that black people don't have brains. Don't believe them. You know, you got somebody that invented this, a black man, and his son invented this, and it's being sold worldwide. Even the NBA is using it. So don't believe them when they tell you that you can't think or you can't create, because you are the master mason, the master builders of the world. Nationwide, Dr. Rosie Milligan brings the largest black cultural event to Southern California, the Black Writers on Tour Conference and Southern California Black Business and Tech Expo, under one roof in Carson, California, a Los Angeles neighboring city. The powerful one-day event will be held on Saturday, March 28th, 2020, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Congresswoman JMM Community Center at 801 East Carson Street, Carson, California 90746. For the conference's 24th anniversary, Dr. Milligan will collaborate with Reginald Grant Mentoring Program, a nonprofit that works with youth nationwide developing and delivering mentoring, STEM, and academic English programs. The theme for 2020 is literacy is everybody's business. The conference will be more dynamic than ever, with seminars, workshops, and exhibits highlighting writers and an array of black businesses, literacy in the 21st century, and career opportunities. Participants will learn how tech and literacy are intertwined in the 21st century. Youth and adults will learn about opportunities in the technology sector. So if you want to get in contact with them, you can visit www.blackwritersontour.com for paid and free seminar topics and a schedule. So that's www.blackwritersontour.com. That's www.blackwritersontour.com. And I'm gonna finish this with a story. You know, just it's not. I mean, it's not. It's news. It's news. You know, some of you people. I know everybody know who FLAVA FLAV is. So this is something that's going on between FLAVA FLAV, and it's like Public Enemy. The group Public Enemy is moving forward without FLAVA FLAV after Bernie Sanders rally dispute, and so it says the hip hop group confirmed it would be moving forward without FLAVA FLAV after the longtime hype man slammed Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders and former bandmate Chuck D, claiming that the campaign is using his old group's name for an endorsement he didn't sign off on. Public Enemy and Public Enemy Radio will be moving forward without FLAVA FLAV, the group said in a statement Sunday provided by a spokeswoman for Chuck D and Public Enemy. We thank him for his years of service and wish him well. So wow, Public Enemy has basically turned their back on FLAVA FLAV in order to support Bernie Sanders. Go figure. The statement noted that Public Enemy Radio, made up of Chuck D and DJ Lloyd Jahid and the S1Ws, would perform as planned at the Sanders rally Sunday evening in LA, featuring celebrities appearances by Sarah Silverman and Dick Van Dyke, with a special performance by Public Enemy Radio. FLAVA FLAV expressed disappointment with Chuck D's decision to break up the group and fracture the movement more than after 3 decades in the making. In a statement provided by his lawyer, Flav reached out in the interest of unity, supporting Chuck's right to speak his mind without unnecessary misleading the public. Unfortunately, for the time being, Chuck has opted to fire off an increasingly unhinged series of tweets, including one where Chuck regards FLAVA FLAV as property he can park until he's ready to use them again. The statement reads, Chuck may own the name Public Enemy, but all you had to do was look at the masses of clock-wearing fans pouring out of the rally to know there's no Public Enemy without FLAVA FLAV. I have to agree with him on that. Flavor Flav was co-created the band Public Enemy in 1985. Chuck D is the only remaining founding member. So, hey, Public Enemy, it was on, and Chuck D and Flavor Flav were going through the motions here. And, wow, it's like, hey, man, people turn their back on you, man, in a heartbeat. So you got to be careful. After 30 years, it's like, wow, you let this some outsider come between you guys, man. Get it together, man. Get it together, and or leave it alone. All right, folks, that's my view of the news, and I'm sticking with it. Peace.